We might be live. Haven't checked yet. If we are, it's on YouTube. Join us.
I'm gonna look on the YouTubes.
I hope. Yeah, hope you join us. Oh yeah, we're live. So 2 weeks ago we had, I think, our biggest YouTube audience ever. That was like five people, I think, not counting Jimmy or Dan, and maybe counting Trevor twice. I'm not sure. Um,
I just pulled it up.
but yeah, nice. So I try to be responsive. You want to comment? I'm trying to watch it and involve you in our conversation.
You listener,
So join us on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube, not Facebook. We're
you're
not
not
on
on
Facebook.
Facebook.
Um, man, I just went out to the cabinet and grabbed myself a, a jug of whiskey, and I forgot about this thing. But dude, when was that, Jimmy? That we went and searched this out?
Hmm.
2 years? Nah, it's longer than that, I think.
It's yeah. It feels like a long time
And
ago.
it was probably because I had my front porch deck built because we cracked it out there. So it's within the last 3 years, I believe. Um, but I think how it happened is I was sitting, maybe with you, Jimmy, can't remember, sitting at La Fuente in Kearney, and I was looking over behind the bar
Mm-hmm.
at their alcohol selection, and it's pretty much all tequila and mezcal. But it got me thinking, like, there's got to be Mexican dudes that like to drink whiskey. And if there's Mexican dudes that like to drink whiskey, there's got to be Mexican dudes that like to make whiskey. So, like, where's the Mexican whiskey? So I, start doing a little internet research and basically come up with not much. Like, I do not think that there's very much whiskey coming out of Mexico. There are a few, though. I think we found three main distilleries that actually produce and sell in the United States. So we went to the local. Where were we? Bubbles. Yeah, went to Bubbles over in Gladstone
North Oak.
and started asking this girl, "Hey, do you guys have any Mexican whiskey? Like, we pretty sure there's this such and such a whiskey, and then this other one that it says we can get in Missouri." And she's like, "Well, just so happens that that dude right over there is our alcohol rep." And she's like, "Hey, whatever his name was, I don't know. Do we have such and such? Can we get such and such a whiskey?" And he types in on his computer. He's like, "I don't think that that's one that we get and distribute." And I was like, "All right, well, what about Abasolo?" And so she's like, "What about Abasolo?" And he types in his computer and he's like, "Yeah, we can get that." And she's like, "Okay, I'll take a case." And she's like, "I just ordered a case. I'll call you when it gets in." So went back and got this Abasolo whiskey, and it is corn whiskey. It's copper pot distilled. Uh, it's some ancient recipe and ancient. They say, I think that this is the one. Yeah, it says 100% ancestral corn. So, according to them and their website, this line of corn, these like Aztecs or whoever have been growing this variety of corn for like 4,000 years and making whiskey with it. And went and got some, found some.
Man, that's
It's
been a
low
while since
proof.
I tried that.
Yeah, you should try it again. It's 86 proof. And if I remember right, it's uh it's a real like young tasting whiskey, kind of like I mean, definitely reminiscent of like moonshine. Oh man, and see how it is real light.
Yeah.
It's kind of like,
Did you add water to it?
nah, man. Ooh, man. I love the
What,
smell of it though. And
morning?
but sometimes though, oh yeah, for sure. Sometimes if you smell that smell in a whiskey, you're like, ooh, I don't know. But when you're hoping for it, there's
Yeah.
it makes a difference. But anyway, I wonder if they I bet they still got the rest of that case sitting there on the shelf.
I don't remember it being expensive either.
No, I think it was like mid 30s or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, pretty funny. Anyway, Slancha, what do they say in Mexico?
Mm,
Do you know?
I don't know.
Neither do I. But I wonder if Dan, ask Chat
Mm,
GPT. What's your Chat GPT guy's name?
what do you mean?
Brian? Does he have a name?
No, I was just arguing with him today, telling
He
him he needed
doesn't?
to cut the crap and just tell me the truth.
What's
Tell
he
you the
That's
lying
my
to you
truth.
name for
about?
him. Because I
What's
didn't
he
name him
lying to
because
you
I'm not.
about?
Oh, here's the biggest problem with ChatGPT. Sometimes ChatGPT is just a yes man. Like sometimes he just wants you to hear what you want to hear. And so
Yeah.
so what it was is I was asking it what the average cost of a storage unit, like a 20-foot storage unit here in South Kansas City area was. And he was like, it's
Okay.
about $79 a storage unit. I was like, there's no way.
Salud.
There's no way that's true. And he's like, oh, you know what? You're right. I was like, it's got to be over 100. You're right. It's over 100. It's 120 to 135. And I'm like, no, it's got to be more than that even. And then it's like, oh, you're right. It can be more than that because there are some climate controlled security, like high security climate controlled that run like 159 to 189. I was like, no, it's got to be more than that. It's got to be at least 500. I was just seeing how high I could get it to say that it was. And it was like, I don't think that you're going to find one that's that expensive, even. I'm like, okay, just cut the crap and tell me the truth. Like, if I'm wrong, just tell me I'm wrong. Like, I'm sorry. What am I asking it?
Mm.
It doesn't have a name. It's a them day.
I already figured it out.
Oh, okay.
How do you say cheers in Mexico?
Oh,
Like in Ireland, you
you
say
say cheers.
slancha.
You just say cheers.
No. Mm-mm.
And
Say
well, I
salud.
mean, if you speak
Salute.
Spanish,
Yeah,
salute,
with a D on the end.
salute.
But
Salute.
you don't actually, I don't think you really pronounce the D so much. Man, that's pretty tasty. I totally forgot. It's a real interesting whiskey. It's got some spice in it that you don't expect, like almost a cinnamony tone to it.
Little
Mm,
avocado.
probably, yeah. Some agave.
Agave.
It's sweeter. It's definitely sweeter than I remembered.
Mm.
Pretty fun.
Does it say the age of it?
It doesn't. Um, seems like I don't remember if I was looking for that. on their website at some point. Probably I looked for it, but I don't remember if I ever found an age statement.
It's struggling tonight.
Nixtamalized. Huh? Who's struggling?
GPT.
Oh.
I'm struggling to figure out how to chat to it.
So do you need a
But-
storage unit, or are you just wanting to know how much one cost?
Oh, it's a business model thing. It was a question about whether a storage unit that you allowed people to work out of would be a legal. So like if you're imagine you're trying to start like I guess it'd be really light industrial, like you know what a makerspace is?
Yeah.
Of course.
Right. So like imagine that the business model for maker spaces is always very shaky because they're a very community driven kind of an operation. And the second that you say there's profit, then everybody wants to be part of the profit. But then all the people who start them in the nonprofit space are communists and stuff and socialists, and like don't understand that like it takes a lot of money to get equipment, right? So I was like brainstorming if you could have like a maker space type of a space, but it's based out of a storage unit so that you could have all the spaces rented out for money, and you could convert them to like workshop type spaces as more people became involved in the like, hey, I want to have my little 3D printer or my laser cutter shop or my, just all kinds of things that people do that would be nice to have other people around that, also did contracting type stuff.
So
And
essentially just a storage place that had good lighting and good electricity.
Yeah. And I was curious about the legality of doing something like that. And like, there's some legality issues with zoning in some areas. And then the biggest problem is that most storage units are not wired up, like you say, for enough power to run much of anything.
Right.
Like you probably don't even have
In fact,
amp breaker.
I think that I'm pretty sure there was zero. We had a storage unit when Anna and I were talking about this the other day, because I cannot remember exactly why we did it. But when we bought this house, for some reason, I kind of remember. No, I don't. I don't remember.
Why you rented one while you're moving?
Yeah. Because we bought this house not on contingency, and we moved into this house in January, and we didn't sell that other house until June.
Yeah.
Or May or June. And I can't remember.
Didn't Jimmy go do
why
some work on it in the meantime?
Yeah, Jimmy did a bunch of work on it. But I can't remember why we moved our stuff out of there into a storage unit. And then to here. But we did. For some reason, we rented a storage unit for like one or 2 months. And I don't think that there wasn't a light bulb or an outlet in the unit that we rented.
Not even a light bulb. Wow.
Mm-mm.
So you'd almost have to like purpose built your storage unit
Yes.
for that, and then rent the spaces or get a storage facility and rent the spaces and like retrofit them as you rented them out. Because here's the thing, like I'm not that into like tinkering making, but dude, there's all the time I'm like, man, I want to make something that doesn't exist, or just a project that could utilize like half the tools in a maker space type of thing. Like going up to my laser cutter guy who has this metal shop, I'm like, dude, there's so much stuff I could make if I had a CNC plasma or CNC laser table. And like
Mhm.
what I think would be a super cool idea, and it's kind of, I've looked into the maker space type of thing a number of times over the years. And
Mm-hmm.
the ones that they have, did you go tour the one in Kansas City with me, Darcy? I don't remember
No, I
who I
didn't.
took you there.
I remember when we talked about it, but I never
Dude,
went.
I went on the tour of the place, and it was a small space, probably less than 5,000 feet. And there it was covered with people, like so many people, way too crowded, way too much going on.
Mm.
And the guy who ran it was like a zany inventory, not even like a tinkerer. Like all of the projects that he was most proud of in the place were stupid. Like they were just goofy. And it was like halfway art and halfway like Wallace and Gromit. Is that who I'm thinking of? I think it is Wallace and Gromit.
Claymation.
Like claymation, like where his house, his getting up every morning is like a one of those nonsensical machines that like runs him on a
Oh
computer,
yeah,
puts his
like a
pants on, and what do you call
what
that?
is that? Those Rube Goldberg.
Rube Goldberg. So like
Yeah,
I'm like, I think that the equipment and everything is super cool, and at the same time, I think that the when you build it around just like this community get together kind of space, it becomes just like a place for people who have nothing going on to go pretend like they're
yeah,
doing something productive. So
yeah.
I
I don't think that. I mean, you're not looking to do it as a co-op.
no. What I think would be super cool
Someone needs to actually run it.
would be if you had like imagine you had a strip mall, but the whole strip mall was businesses that had all of this, like that their businesses were based around all of this various equipment. So even like Jeremy's large format fabric printer, like a person could have just the fabric printer in a place where people could come in and order custom fabric, and like that'd be a business just by itself. I know that's not really what they do with it, but like you could have, like if you took one of these older strip malls in Belton that had like 10 spaces, and like all of the businesses sort of semi cooperated, you could have like a cool like everything, like almost like a contractor hub for all kinds of stuff. But I don't have time for that right now. I just was working and talking to ChatGPT about it.
Yeah, and making things in your shop.
Yeah, and I don't even have time to make things in my shop. So,
But you did.
well,
You just
like
did.
those racks, but they were like 100% like, I've got to have something for this. I'm gonna stop everything and go buy $100 worth of welding supplies to get my welding machine back online and weld it up. And then for a week, I'm gonna be thinking about, man, I wish I had more stuff to weld. It was kind of fun. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, I don't know. Like the other thing that could be cool about something like that, if you had like 8 or 10 or 12 businesses that were all in the same vicinity, like you could have one receptionist that, like, I would love to have people call my business instead of me,
Yeah.
and like a
Hmm.
receptionist like line up my appointments for me and stuff. Like for sure I would do that, because I'd just be like, hey, the only time I'm going to go look at somebody's house is like Thursday afternoon, Wednesday afternoon and Thursday afternoon. That's the only times I have to go bid houses, and I would always have it on the calendar. But what happens is like you answer the phone yourself and you're like trying to work somebody into your schedule like on the fly. And I don't have enough business to hire a secretary, but if 10 people had a secretary that were like my kind of pace, that I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yep. Can you just talk to Gabe's secretary just on the sly and just be like, hey, I'm gonna start giving out you guys this number
Yeah.
for me. Can you just pick that up too?
Well, funnily enough, on
You
that
already
same note,
are doing that.
I know. So I don't know if Gabe's watching, but hey, Gabe, if you're watching, I'm going to tell this story. So he has a brother who was working for him for a number of years, and he quit recently and went to work for himself. And
got him a nice big old truck.
Got him a big truck. Yeah, you saw it on the old book face.
Yeah.
Well, have I told you this already about what I did?
No.
So I looked on the book face and I was like, hey, he's got a truck. And he says, the newest member of JetLink KC has arrived. He's talking about his truck. And so I'm like, oh, he's going to call his business JetLink KC. So I just went and bought his domain name. And I called him and I was like, hey, Taylor, JetLink KC, that's kind of a catchy name, kind of neat. He's like, yeah, I thought so. I was like, probably better check the internet, make sure somebody doesn't have your .com there, buddy. And he's like, oh yeah, I probably should. You're probably right. I probably should do that, because you might check it and find out that somebody else has already bought the domain name, Taylor. He's like, for real? They would what? How would somebody do that? I was like, well, you obviously didn't buy it, so somebody else can buy it. And he's like, oh man, I gotta look into that. I was like, I already checked. Somebody else already bought it, man. And he's just like, crap. I was like, yeah, it's too bad. It's like, but
you're like
I
think sometimes those people will just sell the domain name.
I did tell him that, yeah, and I told him that I had it. But here's the thing: if I had not, and he had gone to go start a website here in a year, he would have contacted me without knowing that he was contacting me, and that would have been pretty funny too.
Yep. It would have been awesome.
Like, how did you think of buying that? I don't know, dude. Maybe because you put it on Facebook. So I was like, dude, I paid for 3 years of hosting. It was like, I don't know, it's probably $60 or something like that, right? I was like, if you ever get around to doing a website, I'll just give it to you as like a congratulations on starting your own business. But then I was talking to Gabe and I was like, dude, what I should do in the meantime is I should just spin up a landing page that points all the traffic to Town and Country. And so he's out there with JetLink on his card, giving that out, and people are looking it up and they're like, oh, Town and Country. And guess what? I could go get Town and Country photos where Taylor's face is on the photo on their website. And everybody would be so confused. And Gabe said, do not do that. I do not need to have any contention with my brother whatsoever. I was like, yeah, but it'd be really funny. He's like, it does sound funny, but it could be not funny if business actually went to us because of it. And I was like, oh, come on, man. You're no fun. Because then I'd be able to blackmail him and be like, hey, Taylor, looks like JetLink got pointed at Town and Country. That's really too bad. I imagine a couple $100 a month would probably get that to stop.
Clear it up.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh well. It's not too late.
I should probably do it while we're on here. Actually, I should just tell Trevor about it, and then he'd probably do it just to spite me and Gabe.
There you go.
Like, because
He
he has
maybe
access to all of it too.
he already has. He, he can do what he wants.
He can do whatever he wants. He has access to
Yeah,
mine.
he owns he owns the domain name. He can do what he wants, or so I've heard.
Yeah, he owns our host. Like, he has access to our hosting because we host in the same place. But yeah. So hey, let's talk about your new musical taste there, Darcy.
Oh yeah, you like that?
I listened to your song this morning.
What was it called? 42 balloons.
42 or 48 balloons. 42 balloons.
47. I didn't send it to you, Jimmy. I should have.
Yeah, I didn't hear it.
Who's it by? What's the name?
Dude, am I wrong about that though? I think I'm right about that. Dan Harmon.
About it being.
Yeah.
I don't know. I opened up Spotify and it was a recommended song. Just like it was just right there on the front page.
Here's the thing. I have found no information let me see. Like,
what'd you say dude's name is?
Dan, Dan, Harman.
Yeah, I have no idea. I just clicked on it because I had no idea what it was, and it was just right there, and I was like, meh, interesting. 42 balloons. I have no idea what that is. And then I was like, ha, this isn't a very good song. However, I do kind of like it.
Dude, none of the songs. Here's the thing. I would be absolutely shocked if it wasn't AI generated music. And here's why. Because
Okay.
my brother Trevor, I'm giving it away right here in front of everybody. He has music on Spotify. And
nice.
When you're listening to it, you're like, this is basically AI. It's like Breaking Benjamin meets Breaking Benjamin. Yeah, I think it's Breaking Benjamin meets like just that era, like that era of rock music. Driving kind of driving rock music. And
okay,
it's not that bad. I mean, like it's
it's not
like
it's not that bad.
Like, no, I mean, like if you were working and it came on in a playlist of that type of music, you wouldn't necessarily be like, oh, wait, what?
Daniel
what is that?
Garth. Wait, so you said Dan Harman? It says Daniel Garth right here.
What?
Okay, so Daniel Garth.
Let me go back here. Let me see what. Oh wait, this is a different one. Daniel Garth, Dan Harmon was the next one in the playlist, and it sounds exactly the same. Okay, 42 balloons. Daniel Garth. Let me look that up. Daniel Garth. Daniel Garth music. Okay, listen. Okay, here's the songs that Daniel Garth has released in 2025 alone. Rumble Strip, I stand my ground, Come Up for Air, Better Together, Ragged Island, Plenty of Rum, If the Choice Were His, Seaworthy, Ready Set Go, It's Gonna Be All Right, These Are the Good Days, Thundering Thor, Little Bit Bougie, Living, or no, this one's, yeah.
Dude, there's a music video for it also.
They're I guarantee you these are AI generated music. They just okay, in the same way that your song director liking that dude's music and you're just ever like we're listening to it and we're like this is so bad that it sounds like he didn't even write the songs. And then he talks about writing them and he's like, yeah, they weren't really songs I wrote. They were just like tunes that I started like humming to my daughter as she went to sleep. And then I would walk downstairs and
Yeah.
record them. You're like, yeah, of course. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like utter garbage. These are like, am I wrong? Are you laughing at me or the songs?
The song.
They were just horrible. They were clearly not AI written because they were not good enough.
Right.
Whereas AI songs they're too good. Like you can almost predict what the next phrase is going to be because it's going to stay on point the whole time. Whereas sometimes like songwriters write something, you're like, I don't know what they're talking about. But when AI writes a song, you do know what they're talking about because they're entirely too practical.
I applaud the dude for building the prompt. I mean, I think it's a funny
It is
idea.
a funny song for that. Yeah. But I think it's like, I think it's interesting that it's suggesting about the artist. Let's see. I'm going to read about the artist.
Yeah, read about Daniel Garth.
He has 7,905 monthly listeners. Daniel Garth's music reflects a life of chasing dreams, weathering storms, and living free. All things AI would say about Daniel Garth.
Mm-hmm.
Pouring whiskey-aged wisdom for those who still rock and roll.
Whiskey-aged
wisdom.
wisdom.
Those still rocking the boat. He has spent a lifetime writing songs, but only recently began sharing them with the world. Hailing from the high desert of eastern Oregon, he blends heartfelt storytelling with raw, authentic emotion to create a sound that feels both fresh and timeless. His songs blend passion and emotions that speak to the soul. Each song is brought to life through Daniel's written lyrics combined with melodies and beats created and curated by Daniel, which may include a mix of live instruments, studio vocals, samplings, MIDI instruments, anthem score, and something live. A laid back, genuine soul. Daniel has spent time on horseback. No, this is all AI written, Daniel. Don't lie. You are a liar, Daniel Garth. And here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. If I was just purely about money and you said, dude, you can make a lot of money writing AI songs and putting them on Spotify, I don't got a problem with it at all.
Yeah.
great. I just like I think you should say it in your description personally. Like and bury it somewhere in the here's where all the musical sources come from. One of them is AI.
Yeah, I think that it should be um disclosed. But I mean, I think that's kind of one of the main arguments right now, or discussions right now in like Hollywood and all that.
I mean, here's the one thing I would say. Like I have mixed feelings about that subject. Okay, because I was listening to a lady who's some really famous Australian singer talking about how she's lost a lot of gigs for like doing songs for advertisements and stuff like that. Like she's both a performer and she also does like what is it, bespoke music for advertising and stuff because
Like
she's well known.
jingles.
I don't know if it's like jingles or if it's like she's well enough known that like if they put it's like putting a 15 on something in Kansas City, like you just know that it's supposedly endorsed by Patrick Mahomes.
Hmm.
Um, but because they can basically emulate her sound and everything now, she basically doesn't get any of those types of gigs because people can just make a like somebody in the advertising department can just be like, hey, I need a jingle for this subject, make it sound like this person, and it just sounds ostensibly like them, although somewhat less personable. Okay, so like
Yeah.
there's a part of me that's like, that kind of sucks because music is one of those things like a lot of people aspire to. Not very many people can make a living at it, like in the grand
Right.
scheme of things. And if you're taking away the few people who are able to make a decent living at its revenue streams, but you stole their likeness effectively by taking away that person's, by stripping that person's basic sound out and making an AI version, that kind of sucks. But at the same time, when like Taylor Swift is like crying about the fact that she wrote songs that she no longer can play because they sold her, her original songs to whoever they sold them to, I'm also like, dude, get over it. Like it's called business and you obviously weren't in the market to buy those songs for whatever the owner of them wanted to charge for them. Like I don't get to walk in the front door of any house that I ever built either. Like I have to knock because it's not my house because I got paid to build it. So like I have mixed feelings about it for sure. As a
Hmm.
subject.
That's okay. um. Anyway, yeah, it's a great song though.
Yeah, really
Everyone
great.
should go listen to it,
42 balloons. I said 48.
and
It's
then
42. He
he'll
only
have
has
seven
he only has
seven
2,300
thousand and four listeners.
he only has 2,372 total listens to 42 balloons. Here's a different one.
Sunshine giving out on the water to play. Anchors dropping, flip flops are flopping, good times dropping our way. Boats are rocking, dock bars knocking, we're tied up side by side.
What's the next line?
Everybody's cruising, music booming, girls got nothing to hide. Sunglasses on the day looks bright, drinks keep coming,
I mean, come on. Like, dude, the prompt
It's
is like, write me a generic lake song.
Sounds like a song a guy would write if he were sitting out in the high desert somewhere.
writing a song
Sit-
about a lake
Writing a song about a lake.
Yeah, wearing flip flops and riding horses.
in the high desert of Oregon. That is what you get when you're writing a song about a lake.
Uh-huh.
How about and here's the thing, I think, no offense to country music.
So now,
I'm not
does he
typically
have a
like,
song about the high desert? Because that might be a little more authentic.
okay, let's try this one. The Homo's Days. What? That's called Flatwater Pirates.
Flatwater Pirates.
Yeah. I mean, here we go. Here's another one.
Hey, whatever, Daniel.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I was drifting when you met me, but I was willing to travel the road. So if you're thinking about taking me on, babe, there's something you should know. This man is already broken.
It just doesn't have any soul to it, does it? Like,
Dude, what if it's 100% this guy has just sat in his bedroom for the last 17 years writing these songs and putting them together,
if that's the case,
and he is
he
just
released
the most
25 songs this year, and that was how like heartfelt and soulful his songs are, then he's,
I mean, here's his music videos.
his that's his music videos.
Yeah.
Then if that's the case, here's the thing. If that's the case, that's what you're writing. That's what you spent your whole life writing, and you finally got up the gumption and the courage to put it out, and you put out 25
Yeah.
songs this year. Then
Yeah.
I'm trying not to go too negative on him because, you know, like
Oh, that's 100% AI. Those deers almost fooled me, but I'm sharp.
Are you?
He's gonna hit one of those deer. Lay me down.
Lay me down easy.
It's about a
Oh, my
motorcycle.
goodness.
There you go.
It's so silly looking.
I was drifting. That's all I saw. I can't hear it, dude.
I don't have it turned up.
Oh.
There's something you should know.
Oh wait, that's the one I started to play.
This man is already broken, with a bruised and battered heart. So if you're going to lead me on, babe, just be gentle from the start. Lay me down easy, baby.
That's actually some good vocals. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I think it's great. I think it's great that he's fulfilling his passion.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with that. But it's kind of like Have you ever, which you weren't usually there at builds once the homeowner was like in charge of them at the end, if you
Right.
framed, but you ever, Jimmy, you ever have a homeowner who you've just worked on their house for like forever and they are telling people on Instagram about the project that they did?
Well, sure.
Like I had a customer one time that gave me this door and they worked for 3 days trying to strip this door in their basement off and on. And they had gotten this really nice old, like not nice, but really old walnut door for that we were going to turn into a sliding door. And they worked on it for like 3 days in the basement and they didn't make any headway, like none. And I was like, we kind of got to hang that door. Why don't I just take it home this weekend? And like, so I took it home and I use wood stripper or paint stripper, and I'll take it and like just lay down a bunch of stripper, which will evaporate almost immediately. So I'll just basically wrap the wood in trash bags so that one layer of stripper will do what, like, 5 applications of stripper will do because it keeps it moist on the wood. Spend the whole weekend, like probably like 12 hours working on this door, which should have cost them like however much, it should have cost them $800 or something. And I lacquered it, finished it, got it back there, hung it. And like 2 days later, they're like, me and her husband, we worked on this door and stripped it and refinished it. And the contractor installed it in the, and I was just like, nah, don't take
Dude,
credit
that's
for
gonna
things that
be
you didn't do. That ain't right.
that's what it's gonna that's how the end is gonna happen. When the machines take over, it's gonna be when they're just fed up with humans taking credit for AI
Taking
work.
credit for it. Yeah. They're going to be like,
Yeah.
no way.
Yep.
It's dumb.
Yep. That's when they're gonna just
They're
take
going to be
over.
fed up with it.
Hmm.
Yep. That's what it's going to be. AI is going to make a 3D something. And the guy's going to be like, oh, yeah, I made this in my shop. And the AI is just going to like throw it, like
It's gonna just be
throw a
like,
bearing, and
that's
it's just
it.
going to go through the guy's head. He's going to be like, but then the AI is going to be like, oh, no. What am I going to do now? I don't have any ideas. All the knowledge and no ideas. That's AI.
It'll be okay. Trevor can build a prompt for him to keep going.
No, Trevor's music is actually better than that dude's music.
I'm gonna listen
It's
to
not.
it.
It's not. It's not country.
Scourge of the
What?
Cosmos,
Plastic Dwarf
infuriating
Warlord.
fluff ball,
Yeah, let's do it. Let's hear it.
Hollow Dawn, echoes of myself.
Which is that under Plastic Dwarf Warlord or Trevor?
No,
No,
neither.
neither.
I don't know. I think it says
Did he send them to you?
no, he just has been commenting. Obviously you're not looking at YouTube.
I can't. Yeah, I can't see it.
You
Did
can't
he
see the
hear the
comments?
songs? Does he think old Daniel Garth is the same guy as Dan Harmon, and is also doing it all with AI? Dude, did you watch the? Are you gonna play one of his?
I'm trying to I'm seeing if I can pull it up.
Oh man.
That's a playlist.
So he put out 4 songs on Spotify. You got a
Last night he
got a
said.
big old fancy recording studio over there at his house.
Yeah. Old Plastic Dwarf Warlord did. Is that who you're talking about? He's gonna have 50 more if he's
Mhm.
gonna keep up with old Dan Harmon.
Plastic Dwarf. He's doing it right over there.
I'll be back. I'm still listening.
You gonna play?
Where are you going?
I'm
looking. I'm trying to see if I can.
Nice
Okay,
shorts, Dan.
here we go.
Yeah, much better. Can you hear me still?
I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, Dan left us, so he can't do that. Yeah, I can't hear that very good, Darcy.
I'm trying to
No, I
prove
can
it.
hear it. Sorta.
It sounds real bad. Whatever's happening. Well, plastic dwarf. I'm not impressed.
Is this better?
But now I found a shortcut, and I don't mess around. Why bother with the Beatles, or Prince, or Taylor Swift, when I can press a button, instant musical gift. If I didn't make it, I won't play it. Every beat's my own. I'm a king like superstar. I'm just a coffee table who needs a bed when my laptop's more than able. My friends all send me mixtapes. They say you gotta hear this track. I nod and smile politely, then feed my AI back. It spits out funky banjo metal, lo-fi disco jazz. Sure, it makes no sense at all, honestly, that's life. If I didn't make it, I won't play it. Original vibe. I'm a torture genius with telephone as my muse. Every glitch, every hiccup, your artistic use.
Do you know what the song is about? Can you guys hear it well enough? I can't
Sounds
really
like
tell.
some AI nonsense.
It's about writing music with AI and not
Sending
listening to
mixtapes of it.
anybody else's music.
I love it.
Dude, I like it. It's gonna be a big hit.
Oh, it's gonna be huge.
I'm all into it.
What's the name of that?
So this one's not
Plastic
on
Dwarf.
Spotify yet. But I think Plastic Dwarf.
Hollow something or other.
Sound of My Own AI Drum.
Hollow.
Is that one? Sound of My Own Drum. Is that one on Spotify yet? This is the follow-up. Funky banjo
No,
metal.
it's not. It will be later tonight.
Okay.
We have the artist. The artist is actually.
We should get the artist on here. Does he
in
have
the comments.
Does he have a link?
He is.
dude, we should have an interview with the artist.
See what the inspiration is.
Yeah, what's the inspiration?
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, Dan, you don't know about this yet. Maybe you do. Maybe I sent you a picture. I don't even know. Can't remember. I'd have to look back at my texts.
Watch for him to jump on here. I'm hoping he jumps on and tells us the inspiration for
Yeah, I'm
his
watching.
musical genius.
All right, Dan, look at this. I'm pretty excited about this. I think you maybe know, or when you're reminded, you'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that I wear this jersey
Yeah.
to every Chiefs game that I go to, and also just every time like I watch a Chiefs game. So I was at the Chiefs game on Sunday, and old Priest Holmes beat the drum, and so
Oh yeah.
after he got done beating the drum, I ran over and stood outside of the uh, elevator. And when he came out, I was like, dude, will you sign my jersey? I wear it for every game. And he was like, sure, man. And he signed it right there.
Nice. Nice.
Pretty fun.
Super cool.
Yep.
That's pretty fun.
Anyway.
Well,
Well,
the artist formerly known as Plastic Dwarf Warlord is going to jump on.
he is.
I think so. Or at least I tried to send him the.
If you don't jump on soon, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, it is getting late.
I
Oh,
had a
dude,
long,
Darcy.
hard
While
day.
we're waiting for him, go ahead. Oh,
I had a long day and I'm tired.
All right. It says Trevor's mic and cam already in use. Close your tabs that have your mic and your camera in use.
Weird.
So
I think it's trying
I
to
follow this guy
connect, but it's
okay, so I follow this guy on Instagram and I show him to people once in a while because he is the most ridiculous guy. Like, he's so ridiculous. He's like this skinny dude with like a mullet down to like here, and he has like these AI 80s bangs.
Just here in my studio.
Here in my music studio.
It looks like a nice one.
Yeah, it's pretty dope, I guess. You know, that's what happens whenever you reach the critical acclaim that I've gotten to.
You are obviously at.
So, do you think that those other two artists that are probably the same artist, the likelihood that they produced no music up until they were 65 and then produced 25 songs this year alone,
using a Garth as a for country music?
Yeah, using the last name Garth for country music.
I think there might be reasonable suspicion.
Suspicious.
Suspicious. Okay, let me finish what I was going to say about. So this guy's name on Instagram is like Joey. I can't even. It's like Brua or something like that. It's just a weird last name. And here's his two main bits on Instagram. Well, three. One,
Isn't it just like Joey Bro or something like that?
bro. Yeah, maybe it's just bro.
Doesn't he
Bro.
call himself like Joey Bro or
BROUIOUX.
something?
Joey
But
Bro.
it's spelled weird.
Yeah. And so my theory on him is that he's an old dude
He's
that
AI.
still gets the ladies that are also from that era because he's still sporting the mullet from like Roadhouse circa 1979 or something like that, right?
Yeah.
He's so he
Yeah.
has this big old mustache.
So the ladies he's getting have smoked for 100 years, don't have like top teeth.
They're
They
struggling.
got wrinkles about as deep as the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
If they could get all the cigarette smoke washed out of their hair, who knows what they'd find?
Yeah. So he does
Those
nunchucks.
ladies,
He does
bow staff.
karaoke live. I don't know if he
Oh
does
yeah,
bow staff. And he does karaoke in his bedroom for Instagram. Okay.
with nunchucks.
And he he really gets into it. I mean, he's way into it. So I see the other day that he's got like an actual camera crew, and I'm like, what? Since when does Joey Bro have a camera crew? Like, ain't nobody gonna go video him for real. And the clip is of him like doing nunchucks with a sunset, and then like these dudes using like lacrosse things to throw flames behind him. And it's like, what is this? And then I see he's tagged Steven Wilson Jr. in the post, and he's like, go get my man Steven Wilson Jr. to 1 million plays on Cuckoo. I go and watch the music video, and Joey Bro is the headliner for Steven Wilson Jr.'s video, which makes me like Steven Wilson Jr. even more.
He's not like,
because that's hilarious.
He's not full on the headliner. Steven Wilson
He's singing
Jr.
on
apparently found
stage.
a bunch of crazy dudes that make Instagram videos, YouTube videos, and put them in his Cuckoo video. Yes,
it is perfect.
So it's like the dude that just videos himself walking out the door of his single wide trailer, and there's no steps and no deck in the morning, and he just face plants. Like that's his part of his morning routine.
That's his morning routine.
It's pretty good stuff.
It's hilarious.
Does Plastic Dwarf have music videos?
Not yet.
Not yet, unfortunately. I didn't pay for the studio edition, which generates the music videos for you.
Dude, neither did Garth. I think Garth came up with that music video himself.
He used clip art.
Dude, okay, but here's the one thing about Garth. Like,
I think that was
Daniel Garth,
Oregon Trail AI. He was that part of his prompt? I want you to
very
make me a music video,
dude,
in the style of Oregon Trail, but with motorcycle.
I think that Daniel Garth, Trevor, I'm throwing this out for our collab, yours and mine, on music videos. This is my contribution to the collab. Okay, here's where Daniel Garth messed up. He had one killer app, which was he got the story. He got all the details of the story of the guy who put 42 balloons
Lawn
on
Chair
his
Larry.
Lawn Chair Larry. And he had AI make a song about Lawn Chair Larry with all the actual straight up
country
details,
song,
just a country song, right?
Yeah.
There are so many ridiculous Florida man stories. And you could just just have album after album of AI generated songs about all of those ridiculous stories.
I could set up an API today that just takes whatever headline starts with Florida man, pulls the article, drops it into ChatGPT, generates the song, pushes it through Suno AI, and creates both music video and song. And I could just pump those out all day. Like
I'm telling you.
anytime my RSS feed says Florida man, grab it. It'd be interesting. It'd be like all the AI videos I get on Facebook now.
So you could do one on that, and then I hear, and I've gotten sucked into a few YouTube videos on like not unsolved, but like murders, like where they just tell the story of like a murder that happened and all of the stupid details of the people who did the murder and then got caught because they talked about it a few years later.
Okay.
You could just have a whole one that just does murders. That's it.
It just
real life murders
the whole time.
Just sings about real life murders.
Wow, I'm sure that wouldn't put me on a list somewhere.
But you condense these like half-hour YouTube videos into like a 3-minute video. I would listen to them. I'd be like, watch the 30-minute video, listen to the 3-minute song, click, 3-minute song. I got an alibi. Yeah. I'm down with that.
I killed Darnell like a mobster.
Just words, Captain. This is my confession.
Admissible in court.
Oh man.
So how often are you gonna put out a single there, Trevo?
I don't know. I went and looked at it last night because it had been a while since I had checked the old Suno. I think I had done the first two that you see on Spotify there, the Infuriating Fluffball or whatever, and Scourge of the Cosmos. And it did a passable job. That was like a year and a half ago or a year and a quarter. It was not very good, but it was passable. And I was like, I'll go take a look at it. And it is up to version 5 at this point, and it's pretty decent music. I find that ChatGPT still writes better lyrics overall. So, their built-in lyric writer is either like excessively long, has excessive repeating of the same thing over and over again, or it's like 2 sentences. So
Suno's
built-in writer is just not it's not great, but yeah, generate the lyrics in ChatGPT, drop them over into Suno, and it does great.
And are you allowed to just give like the style, or do you name bands that you want it to emulate?
I don't name bands. What I do is I go, okay, I like the sound of this song, of this artist, or of these artists and these songs. I go to ChatGPT and I say, give me a description of what this song sounds like. And it goes out to the internet and it pulls other people's reviews, like Wayo and Music Match. And it pulls like the BPM of the song. It pulls, the various arrangements from the song, and it gives you a pretty good description of what that style is. And then you plug that into Suno, into the song description, so that it can set the tone and style and whatnot of the song. So back during version 1, it wouldn't let you input a band's name at all. So if you put in a band's name, it would say, hey, we reworded this for you, and it would come up with a description. I don't know if it still does that or not, because I didn't try it. I did. This
is all original here.
All original here, except for one song that I'm not going to put on Spotify because I don't want to get sued. But for the most part, if you try to copy and paste somebody else's lyrics in there, it says, "Hey, this is copyrighted content.
The song called
do that." Say what?
Putting Benjamin back together.
No, this one is
Putting
called
Benjamin back together.
Eiler Swift. So AI. One song, like the first song that I tried, the first set of lyrics, I dropped it in there and it worked. I was like, that was easy. I'm surprised. So I went and pulled more lyrics, and that's whenever it was like, hey, this is copyrighted content. You can't do that. It's like, well, they let me get away with it once, and everything else after that doesn't work. So
that's funny.
So I'm not going to put that one on Spotify, but it is a very popular song. Some may say the most listened to song on Spotify by this particular artist that shall remain unnamed. But I linked to that one in the YouTube chat if anybody wants to listen to it. But yeah,
I'm gonna go pull that up.
Yeah.
it's actually pretty interesting, honestly.
But you can't play it even on here, probably, can you?
I don't know, because people do covers of songs and spoof songs all the time, and they don't get in trouble. But I'm just not gonna mess with it, because it's whatever.
Hey,
Do you have any listens
repeat.
on the songs you currently
Repeat.
Say again. On the older songs on Spotify, there's probably like 24 listens. Probably mostly from passing it out to Dan back in the day and various people that I know. I don't think that I have any ongoing listeners. It wasn't very good back then. Like it was, like I said, it was passable as like a coherent musical arrangement, but it wasn't good per se. But if you go to suno.com or suno.ai, I think either goes to the same place. There are some, I think it'll let you listen to other people's, like the top songs, and there's a couple of interesting ones in there, like one that popped up as popular for today is "It Ain't Gay If You're Related."
Oh man.
I don't even know where that would be going.
It ain't gay, but it ain't right.
It goes exactly.
Is that what your uncle's motto was?
Oh.
No. I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Man, I cannot find it. I can't find the link in the chat.
I don't think
How did
that's
you do that?
true.
In the YouTube
I think
chat?
it still is. Yeah.
Should still be in there.
So asking you to enter picture in picture automatically so you can use it on top of other tab.
Wait, is this one live right now?
Yep.
Oh, Ruger Farmer never had any Mexican whiskey. Somebody's a late joiner.
That's all right.
Oh, weird.
Hey. So.
I'll just repost the link.
Okay. Because I'm gonna pull it and I'll listen to it after we're off here.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me if you listen to it on the air.
So far, we haven't been booted. I wonder if I took this down here. There we go.
Go share, copy link, and all right. Does that one pop up there?
Hey. Ruger Farmer.
You get it?
Or is that way back?
No.
I think that
right now.
They might not be listening live though.
Oh, okay.
Might be back. No, I brought it up. I just responded to the
I got
chat and said,
"Oh, okay."
We were talking about Mexican whiskey and AI music.
I don't see a link to any songs.
Yeah, it's really weird. Can you not drop links in the?
I don't know. Well, I dropped it in there and I can see it, but let me. I'll just.
Maybe you have that turned off on your.
I don't know.
No, meaning maybe Darcy has it turned off.
Let me pause this here, or not pause me.
I don't have any. Oh wait, did that change anything? I just clicked live chat instead of top.
I still don't see any links in the chat.
Yeah, I don't see any links. I don't see anything that is showing that I have a setting off. Like, I
I
don't
just
know.
texted to you, Dan. So
Okay. Well, it's 11:10. We should go to bed before midnight. I mean, separately, of course, since we're all in different places.
it ain't gay if
Since
you're
we're related.
I wonder if that's just for blood related or.
My daughter wrote a rules for life, Trevor. If I would share it with you, if you would
But you don't
swear
want it
not to
turned
share.
into music?
I don't want it turned in. Well, maybe.
What kind of music? What kind of music?
Well,
Because I do pay for the service.
Could you do it and not
I don't have to post it. Like all of my music,
just
I don't
send it
publish
to me?
on Suno. Yeah.
Yeah, make a song out of this thing, out of one of the two things that she made,
Okay.
and send it back to me because it's
Do you, if you have like a song that you want it to have the same vibes as, or an
no, you'll have
artist?
to you decide when you read it.
Listen, I listen to everything in metalcore. It doesn't matter what it was. It's metalcore now.
Nice.
Okay, well,
So
let me
if
see
you
if I
want
can.
something different, because I have my tone and style, dialed in at this point after spending 20 minutes with it yesterday.
So you can't publish this.
I don't
You
have
can't
to.
even you can't even publish what I'm sending you because I don't have any desire for people in our family to hate me. Are there any people in our family?
I am sending this to everyone that I know. Back this up to the cloud.
fairly ambiguous, right? Like you can't tell the inspiration behind any of those.
Don't.
Okay, some of those I feel like are about me. Okay, there's more of them that are not about me than there are about me, so I feel pretty good about that.
Wait, I'm trying to remember which ones. Let me look down through which one's about you.
Okay. This I honestly I feel like this makes a pretty good metalcore song.
All right, next Tuesday.
I'll have it to Dan before the end of this call, probably.
It's being processed now.
I've spent almost 40 years gaining the skills to write music this fast.
I just need to transfer that to myself on a computer.
Oh my!
All right, not your average guys.
That's that.
Off?
No.
Signing off. Okay.
Dan doesn't want this song going out loud.
I don't want it going loud.
We'll see you next week.
my.
See you next week.